and welcome back to Nail Theory Foundations by Trieu London. So in the previous video, we went over effective communications with clients. And in today's video, we will have a very short video on taking payments and payment methods. So let's get started to finally complete this third series. Okay, So every beauty, therapy, or cosmetic business will have a policy for handling cash and payments. It's important that you have received training and are confident in taking payments from clients, be that by card or cash. So there are different types of payment points. So there's the manual tills, which has a lockable drawer and cash box. Each transaction must be recorded by hand. And you may be operating like this from home or in a salon that's not up to date in terms of modernized computers. You can then have an automatic till, which uses till codes for each treatment for retail sale. The benefit of this is actually it can analyze the salon's business each day or week. And similar to automatic tills is computerized cash desks. They provide the same facilities as automatic tills with additional features to help the clients on business recording, record keeping, including client treatment cards and stock records. So in the till area, generally what you need is a calculator, a credit card equipment to actually take payment. So if you are working mobile or from home, it's also worth knowing this. A general cash float, so you can actually return change. A till roll, so you can check all the recorded sales in the day. A cash book to record any income and expenditure from the manual till, and just general other stationery. So post-it notes are quite useful, pencils and pens. So general security at the payment point, always make sure once you've paid, the client has paid and the cash change has been returned, the till drawer is actually closed firmly and the key is not left in the drawer. In terms of now payment methods, so we've got obviously cash. Certain things you need to do to make sure when you're handling cash. Firstly, ensure that the correct total is being charged. Second, check that the money being paid is legal tender. That means you can accept it, so it's not fake and in a different currency. Third, you need to then you need to state verbally to the customer how amount of money that they've given you whilst you fish out the change. These are not things you have to do, it's just general practice. It's good to always count out the change loud when returning this to avoid disputes. Thank the client and give them the receipt. If the client does dispute the amount, always do a cash check and check if there's a surplus. Debit cards are another method of payment. Nowadays, you can get a immediate card authorization and a touch on the card reader. Credit cards can use in a similar way, except some of them may have credit limit. In this case, if, say, for example, the credit limit is £50 and the treatment comes up to 100, the individual must call up their company to authorize the payment or seek other ways to pay you, whether that be cash or card. So we have the electronic payment system, which can take on the credit cards and debit cards. It's an electronic computerized terminal for both debits and credits. Some things to check for when you're handling the card. So check that the card logo is on top upper right. The hologram has a clear, sharp image. The date on the credit card is actually valid. Of course, when you're assessing the client, check that the sex matches generally. Ensure that client's signature matches the card. If you receive a card or deal with a credit card that's on a warning list, you need to hold on to the card and contact your supervisor or implement other salon procedures. If the card is unsigned, then do not allow the card holders to sign it unless they get authorization from their credit card company. Traveler's check, it depends on the policy of the salon, but it's quite an old form. Charge cards also, so for example, American Express are similar to that of a credit card. You can then have gift vouchers, so if the salon actually runs gift vouchers, then always run this through with your supervisor unless you are fully aware. So with the gift voucher itself, check that the specific time period it's been used within the time period, and also check the value of the voucher. So you must ensure that all financial transactions are handled competently. And if there's a mistake, then you should inform your supervisor immediately. So handling payments from clients. Only take payment from a client if you have received the training to do so. Accurately total the charge for the services or products. In the case of a client disputing the amount, inform the client of the cost. So we're just going over, summarizing what we just mentioned before. Ensure any products purchased are in good condition. Take payment from the client in their preferred authorized method. If a mistake occurs and you're unsure, always let your supervisor know immediately. Ensure the payment method is valid and ask politely for another method if it does not go through. Finally, provide the client with a receipt and thank them for their service. And that's it for today's topic and for the end of series 1, which is on nail theory foundations. In the next video, we hope to go over healthcare for skin and healthcare for nails. So these are a series. The topic shouldn't be too long, but it does get slightly more technical, so be aware. I hope you've found this series and this video useful. If you enjoyed it, please comment, like, subscribe, and share.